Hello, this is Lisa Life Coach, and it is April 23rd, 2019, and I want to share with you some information about my story of sickness and health. Bear with me as I look at my notes because I don't want to forget some of these points. And I'm 60 and on no meds, and that's not by accident, that's not by luck, that's by research, choices, and direction that I'm heading to. So even though I am from a medical family, my father's a doctor, he's 84, he's also a lawyer, he was a GP. My son's a medic, which I love emergency medicine. If anything happens to me, do whatever you need to do on the scene, just don't send me to the hospital. But then my grandfather was a surgeon. So incredible medicine. I'm come out of medicine, very familiar with it. But amazingly, in my adult life, I was always compelled and pulled and drawn toward alternative treatments. And as crazy and weird as it is, the more I love it. And actually that started back in college when I had a serious disease that was diagnosed. Okay. So where am I? So anyway, we all have health issues. That's just a given. We all have health issues. And then they can compound and get better, or they can compound and get worse depending on the choices that we're making. That's the edge factor. And so I have always wanted to address them since college as home remedies / anything alternative, non-invasive. Unless I break my arm, you'll see me at the hospital. But otherwise, I will try to avoid doctors, and I'm not into the pharmaceuticals. Anything that's pharmaceutical has side effects. Period. Done. Over and out. So, and then that just dominoes into other stuff. So. Oh, and a quick disclaimer again is if you see this is one of my wonderful things that I do that helps me. So I don't want to distract you. Okay, though I get easily distracted. Okay, back over here. So I love home remedies. In fact, I'm so to the left alternative. I did home births. I even homeschooled. I just want to be as much in control of my health and wellness, my family's health and wellness as much as is possible. So my growing up years, I still had my sensitivities or weaknesses were fever blisters, had them. That's from too much sleep, or not enough sleep, too much stress, too much sun. So I still once in a while deal with that. Let's see. I know from junior high, I didn't know what it was then, but I do now. Adrenal fatigue, where the heat would just up in Indiana would just wipe me out. So I've always had an issue with energy, which I later was able to confirm was hypothyroid. That's why I have this wonderful little goiter here, and sort of always been working on that for years. Again, not addressing it with radiation or removal surgically, but I have other protocols that I do that are definitely helping. It's not going all the way, but it's definitely helping. In high school and college, I was hypoglycemic, which is low blood sugar. A lot of times that can be a prerequisite to diabetes, and that's pretty much fine. I know how to do that. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Oh, the big thing in college, fourth year, I was actually had serious issues and was diagnosed with histoplasmosis, which is fungus of the lungs. That's fun. And so basically, not getting into all the details, you can Google it or whatever, but really at college, if I had gone the medical route with histoplasmosis at this age, at 60, I would be blind and probably dead. And who knows what else, because of the meds and stuff. So I don't have it. Now I do have scarring on the lungs, so that means I cough a lot. But overall, I'm done. It's not controlling my life. Okay. Also, when I was first pregnant and then dealing with the menopause thing, I became very anemic. That's a tendency I tend to have. I guess a lot of gals can have. And then found some wonderful remedies for that. Actually, I got so bad with menopause that my Dr. Dad's telling me, you need to get a transfusion. And I'm like, I don't think so. That's too I had my reasons I didn't want to do it. And so I did. I got that restored. My blood was restored, so to speak, and the iron and stuff through further understanding, research, and success. So I'm thrilled. There's just easy. Some of this stuff is so easy. It's just a matter of finding the piece of the puzzle. Also, depression, fear, anxiety, anger. A lot of that I know can be because of my temperament. A lot of that can be just because I'm a female, and hormones. A lot of that can be just, a lot of that for me is from food I eat. I found out about 25 years ago, I'm gluten intolerant. And so if I don't eat accordingly, I will be, as my late husband called me, witchy woman. I can be depressed. There's just there'll be a cloud over my head, and it's just not fun. In fact, if I didn't know that and know how to address that, I would medically now, I know for a fact, be on antidepressants, which, no thank you. So, trying to think, depression, anger, fear. The other thing is sleep. Sleep's critical for me, and I'm thrilled to say sleep's not even an issue. But then again, I'm doing and drinking certain things that help that. You can improve your sleep. It's amazing. And then you can improve your energy. There's not just one silver bullet. There's a lot of wonderful game changers that you can do that impact your life. And the latest things I've been working with, of course, since my husband unexpectedly died. That's a good advertisement, isn't it? Hello. But when he unexpectedly died almost 5 years ago, I started doing serious heart palpations. A lot of that was just from the grief and the shock and stuff. But even now, I'll do these weird heart palpations that sometimes can wake me up at night. So I'm talking to my medic son about that, and he understands the nutritional stuff. And so we're trying to figure out and tweak that situation. And so really what it comes down to, and I've been able to address it, which is so cool, I love it, is from diet, meaning I need to make sure I have enough Himalayan salt in my system, so I'm not low in sodium. And I also have to take another particular product. I don't mean a supplement, I mean a food source. And if I do that, then I will get my potassium levels up, and then I've got to make sure I'm hydrated. I have enough water. And of course, that's a whole nother thing. I studied 3 years on water, and there are a couple of awesome waters out there, particular kinds of waters that can immediately impact your cells. I mean, like ASAP. So my point of this video is, I have found my protocol are using and implementing serious game changers. And they are not the status quo, go to the doctor and get a med from him. It's so much more than that. And life can be really, real wonderful, no matter what hits you and how it hits you. I like protocol game changers that are non-medical, if possible. Non-invasive. I like whole food supplementation. I like particular activities that do major stuff on your body, your mind, your emotions, actually spiritually speaking too. So there, like I said, there's no one thing that's going to fix it forever. Amen. This aging thing just continues. As soon as you're born, you're growing up, and then you just continue on. So we know we're all going to die. I think some of us are in more denial than others, but and we never stand still. There's no one silver bullet. We never stand still in the sense of you're either going forward, you're going back. There is no neutral. Neutral is going back. When you're coasting on your bike, You're not going forward, you're going back, unless you're going downhill. So, here's a whole nother thing in notes that I didn't see. Okay, so let me add to that. Each of us will deal with sickness, and how will you address it? Medically, alternatively. I'm no doctor, and just a doctor's daughter, a medic's mama, and a surgeon's granddaughter. But I have studied and researched health and wellness for over 60 years since college. And if you want to contact me, and on my website you can contact me. I've got a son that's fixing up things so we can better contact me. But I would love to talk with you. We could brainstorm and see what the next step is. And that's what life is. That's how I've dealt with grief. That's how, that's what I'm still doing. What's the next right thing for me? That's what I counsel and coach my friends to do. What's the next right thing for you to do that can impact your life in a good way, in a positive way? So, I guess that's it. So let's contact me and we can brainstorm, and I would love to help you, or at least share information with you. You do what you're comfortable doing so that you can move forward in health. It's a wonderful way to go. All right. Blessings to you.